Welcome to Quick Poker, everybody. I'm Frank Carlino. You may know me as Breslin if you play on Global Poker. Just played a session that went pretty well. Let's go over some hands and break them down. When someone raises under the gun and then they check the flop, like he's going to do, and then they bomb the turn in river, okay, that means they nailed the flop, okay? If they had a medium strength hand, they bet. This guy might have ace jack, he might have pocket jacks, he might have pocket aces. So when I see this 7, I'm not happy about it at all. I'm about to lose a stack. So he bets, not going to fold yet, obviously. So all right, so that ace, less likely he has pocket aces, but he still have pocket jacks. Ace jack, he probably would have checked because he would have nailed the flop too. 2 pairs and sets, they check. So if he bombs, I'm not going to be happy about it. So let's see what he does. He overbets. So I decide to just call, and he wound up having pocket threes. But my assumption that he had full house was right. So a lot of the time he's going to have pocket jacks there. It was 50-50. Is it jacks? Is it threes? I go for the just call. I lose value. But you see why I just called. So my assumption that he nailed the flop was correct. This hand played itself. I'll just let you watch it. I 3-bet the loose player who's raised under the gun. He calls. We're way ahead of ace-king. We want to get value from that. We bet. He checks. Check raises all in. Slam dunk. No. Pocket fives. Ace-queen 5. When I have ace-queen and he has pocket fives in a 3-bet pot. So we lose the stack there. That's a brutal flop. On this hand, this guy was long conning pocket 10s the entire time. So limp. I think I'm way ahead, right? I'm going to raise. This guy raises all in. Perfect opportunity for me to 4-bet so I could get these weak callers out, right? So I go ahead and 4-bet. To 490. This should end the hand, right? He calls that. He can't be that strong. I'm just going to merge my hand, rep queens. He calls anyway with pocket 10s, and I lose a stack there. I knew I had him beat. This guy's just so sticky. I mean, I know I lost the hand, but I don't hate how I played it. Tell me what you think in the comments and why I'm a donkey. Here we got the same guy long conning the 10s. He limps again. You want to be sticky? Now you're going to pay. 3 aces. Let's just take him to value town. Check call, check call. I'm going to overbet the river. He's got to know to lay that down. So if you want to be the sticky type that's going to catch me merging or bluffing, then you're also going to pay me. Here's a lesson on why you shouldn't bluff and why you should always overbet your value, especially on these board textures where they probably connected. No way this guy has ace-king of clubs. Now I'm just going to overbet, and he tank calls. I mean, he had like nothing invested on the river when I bet all that. He's got to know to lay that down. So don't bluff and always overbet into elastic calling ranges. On this hand, I actually choose to long con because this is my boy Shelby. He's a very good player, very aggressive. I'm going to take advantage of his aggression, and I'm going to just call this because I know he's going to raise. So this is a really cool hand. I just call this, and then I give him a really good price on the 3-bet, and I'm hoping for like a jack or a queen high flop. So I 3-bet him, and he's pretty confused here, but he decides to call anyway. Queen high flop is great. I actually like to check twice. I want him to bet so I could raise them all in. Check twice. Please bet. Please bet. He does go for the bet. I jam to protect against flush draws. He calls it off with king queen. He was too confused. So the long con works out there. Long conning does work against more aggressive players, but don't do it by default, please. And here, this guy's attempting the long con. I feel like weaker player types will just limp call, to the high heavens with their big pairs and then to start betting on the flop. So I'm going to actually call because I feel like these are deep stacks and I'm on the button. I'm going to try to nail a big hand. That's overpair sizing in my opinion. I'm going to call that. That's overpair sizing in my opinion. I'm going to call that. That's overpair sizing. Overpair sizing. So I'm going to raise all in. He needs to know to fold here. Okay? He's got to know, like, you got to fold. I'm giving him every chance to fold. I mean, come on. You have to know to fold this. Please call. He does. I can't believe he called that. That's like a $53 pot. Thank you for watching, everybody.